Greetings, everyone, and thank you for joining me today as we celebrate the world's largest fundraising event, AIDS Walk New York. This year marks the 30th year of the gay men's health crisis's fight for the AIDS epidemic. The GMHC Foundation is the world's first and leading provider of HIV/AIDS prevention, care, and support. As Vice President of GMHC, I am more than honored to announce to you that this year our keynote speaker is Mr. Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela is one of the world's most honored statesmen who led the struggle to replace the apartheid regime of South Africa with a multiracial democracy. On June 12, 1964, Nelson Mandela was sentenced to life imprisonment for plotting to overthrow the government while being engaged in resistance against the African National Congress's apartheid policies. Nelson Mandela's amazingly courageous and persevering character can be displayed through an excerpt from his infamous speech, "An Ideal for Which I'm Prepared to Die," which was made from the dock at the opening of his trial in 1964. In this, he states, "During my lifetime, I have fought against white domination, and I have fought against black domination. I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. It is an ideal which I hope to live for and to achieve. But if need be, it is an ideal in which I am prepared to die." After his release in 1990, Nelson Mandela plunged himself wholeheartedly into his life's work, striving to attain the goals he had set out almost 4 decades earlier. This was followed with a series of rewards and achievements. In 1991, Nelson Mandela was elected president of the African National Congress. In December of 1993, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. 5 months later, Nelson Mandela was elected as the first Black president of South Africa. Since his retirement in 1999, Mandela has become South Africa's highest profile ambassador, with his primary commitment of campaigning against HIV and AIDS. In 2005, Nelson Mandela announced his son had died of AIDS. In a country where taboos still surround the AIDS epidemic, Mandela urged South Africa to spread AIDS awareness. Nelson Mandela is the driving force behind a worldwide music-led campaign to raise global awareness about HIV/AIDS, named 4664 after his prison number while he was incarcerated. His determination, charisma, as well as his amazing life story help explain his extraordinary global appeal. With this said, please join me in the honor of welcoming Mr. Nelson Mandela.